Morning. Beautiful faces. Day 2 of 21-day meditation challenge. And today's theme is the nerve of the soul. And I don't think we have to know exactly what that means, but you can feel it, right? It's like, well, that sounds really good. The nerve, I'm interested in that, the nerve of the soul. So I'm inspired this morning to try and back up a little bit and create some framework around Kundalini yoga, because it's so much of what we're doing here in this practice. And so I went back to my teacher's manual this morning, which I actually carry around with me a lot anyway, and just went back to like the first pages. And page 3 of the teacher's manual on Kundalini yoga, I actually took a course during the pandemic. It was really amazing. And I love this definition. So first of all, what is Kundalini yoga? I love referring to it as the yoga of awareness. So there's so many different yogas and they're probably all really aiming for the same thing, but I really feel Kundalini yoga has the biggest impact on my mind, my awareness, my quality of consciousness. Whereas some yogas are maybe a little bit more focused on the body itself, but the body is a pathway to the same thing. But I like that this is kind of directly this is my area of fascination, is the mind, because I know that's where my heaven is and that's where my hell is. So Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness. Kundalini is the energy of consciousness. People say Kundalini, you want to get the Kundalini rising up your spine and all that. It's essentially like really turning the lights on in our consciousness, like getting more flow. It's shocking to me how bright I can feel sometimes and how dull I can feel sometimes. Right? That's a quality of consciousness, how much aware of a moment and what's present in that moment. That's a quality of consciousness versus that sort of film that we were talking about yesterday, where it feels like there's just this something between my experience of life and life itself, where we're just kind of missing it. So the energy of Kundalini, the energy of consciousness, with a large flow of consciousness. I love that as an idea, flow. With a large flow of consciousness, the mind awakens. The opposite of that feeling of kind of falling asleep at the wheel. What we were saying, and like when you feel, I love that term, diamond mind. I got turned on to that by my Kundalini yoga teacher. The idea of a diamond mind, clear, full of light, crystalline, sharp. So the energy, Kundalini yoga has an impact on the energy of the glandular system, where it combines with the nervous system. That's the science of Kundalini yoga, is the movements and the breath and the eye gaze and the mudras. It can seem like hocus pocus, but it's science, and I recognize it as science. It makes sense to me as science, and that's where all the sense has to be made for you personally, as it makes sense to you organically, not because somebody else says so. But so our movements, everything that we're doing is a science that's impacting the glandular system, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, the way that it impacts our nervous system. And then the way that my mind makes it work is my nervous system is kind of what my mind is consuming, like food and water. My nervous system is like what I'm absorbing in what my mind is feeding from. A new clarity accompanies your perception, thoughts, intuition, diamond mind. And I love this line. When you become totally and wholly aware, all these people are jumping in and out of the room, and your creative potential becomes available to you, where the energy of the glandular system combines with the nervous system, sensitizes the brain to receive signals and integrate them. That's, by the way, what it means, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, when we do our opening tune in. It's calling in our own higher quality of consciousness to receive a new clarity. Wait. No, it was this line. When you become totally and wholly aware and your creative potential becomes available to you. This is the other line that I want to say because I just love this. And this is where I got the name for our practice today, the nerve of the soul. Kundalini is known as the nerve of the soul. This is to be awakened. Your soul is to be awakened. Everything is set in us. We lack nothing. I think that's such a promising idea. It's all within us. It's about how do I access my own natural wisdom, like the cosmos existing inside of me, that idea of life force intelligence itself. I love that idea as maybe an idea that we can carry with us. The theme being the nerve of the soul and Kundalini, the nerve of the soul. This is to be awakened. Your soul, you feel it. That's what calls us to even come here together and sit in meditation for 21 days. We feel um my soul wants to be awake, 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 awake. And it feels like I don't understand this part. Why does it want to fall asleep? Why is there some sort of natural drawing in and away from consciousness, like a laziness or something? And I feel it increasing as I get older. I think maybe that's where sort of, I don't know. I feel it as I get older, like that draw to like fall asleep and be lazy feels like it gets stronger. So I have to be more proactive. My soul wants to be awake, where we lack nothing. Everything is set in us so that I can just access from there. And then the other part of the opening tune in, which is what we're about to do now, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, calling on our higher quality of consciousness to receive. So from there, I see, perceive, receive, connect with the cosmos, life force intelligence itself, my wisdom, my higher quality of consciousness, my presence. So take a good deep breath. That was fun. I love sharing these ideas with you so much. Take a good inhale and hold. Close your eyes. We're going to start landing right now, just landing. Release the breath. Inhale again and hold. Third eye gaze, that spot between your eyebrows, just gently, right where the bridge of the nose and the eyebrows come together, there's a spot right there. And if I were to draw a direct line back, it would run right into the pineal gland. Hold here. Listen. Release the breath. Rub your palms together. Feel a little heat. Thumb knuckles to sternum, or I like to actually say sternum to thumb knuckles because you want your chest to lift, shoulders back and down. Feel your neck lengthening. Crown is high, chin is tucked slightly in. Benevolent royalty. That's our shorthand. When I say benevolent royalty, it's all those things. Chest lifted, shoulders back and down, crown is high, chin is tucked in, back of the neck is open and broad. Butt bones dropped into the ground and release. Everything from the navel down dropped into the ground. And now we're drawing on, connected to the ground and the sky. Benevolent royalty. We're going to begin our opening tune in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Aum goes into the sinuses. So on that opening, aum, see if you can get the sound of it to vibrate in your sinuses here. We'll just work on that one part this morning. All right. Here we go. Closed eyes, third eye gaze, benevolent royalty. Inhale. Aum Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, hold for a minute. You might feel how that sound starts in your sinuses and then the rest of it starts to drop down your central nervous system, your chakras. We're going to begin our second. Aum Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale again. Aum Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and hold. Palms resting in your lap. Be aware of your posture. Third eye gaze. Listen. And we're going to begin our systemic detox. Warm-up sequence starting flat on our backs. That was abrupt. Flat on our backs, our heels are touching, and we're going to just draw our toes out left and right. Heels touching, toes are going to go out and then back up. Out and back up. And you can pair an inhale and exhale with that. 2 minutes. Begin. Really feel the soles of your feet here. Stretch them as they splay out to the sides. Third eye gaze. Drop into the body. Feel your backside falling into the ground. Beautiful. Now, flip over to your tummies, and we're going to do 2 minutes of cobra pose with that tongue extended strongly out. And we're going to be inhaling and exhaling through the mouth, stretching up in cobra pose, arcing, straightening out your arm, tongue is extended, and then back down to the ground. Inhale, stretch up, tongue extended, third eye gaze. Exhale down out the mouth. Inhale up. Stretch that tongue. Find your pace. Really feel that stretch across your tummy, your front side. Lifting up, straightening your arms, drop your shoulders down, tongue strongly extended. There's a lot of nerve endings in the tongue. That's why it hurts so bad when we bite our tongue. Now push back into child's pose. Get your butt in on your heels and lay your chest as flat on the ground as you can. Stretch your hands forward, your palm on the ground. Decompress the lower back. Open the shoulders. Open the armpits. Just a few seconds here. And then come back into seated posture without your meditation cushion. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting this. We're back on our backs. It's knees to chest. I keep flipping the order of that. Backs, our knees are coming into our chest, arms 90 degrees, palms facing each other, and then down together in a very controlled movement. Exhale down, inhale up. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Go at your own pace. Really feel your navel center activated, your core. Inhale through the nose up, exhale through the mouth down. Third eye gaze. Rest as long as you need to in between. Try not to make even a sound when your heels finally find the ground and your hands find the ground. Just quiet, controlled. Forty more seconds. Take a moment here. Put your hands on your tummy and just kind of feel how that activated your guts. Remember, this is called a systemic detox. I certainly can feel it right now, like stirring. And gently come back up into easy pose, not on your cushion. And we're gonna do our torso twist. And we're only circling to the left, over the right knee, center, left knee, circle back. It's like feel the spine stirring. 3 minutes. Nice, deep, slow inhales and exhales. Third eye gaze. Really find your breath in the stirring. Your breath is deep. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Gazing into the third eye, during the spine. Feel its meditation. Pick up your speed in this final minute. Inhale, hold, sitting straight up. Third eye gaze, rest here. Release the breath when you're ready. Take a drink and just scan how you're feeling right now. The warm-ups in Kundalini Yoga are totally a traditional part of it, even though it's sort of its purpose is just open us, open the system, activate the spine, the spinal cord fluid, glandular system, so that when we rest in these more meditative poses that we're going to go into now, this rejuvenation meditation, there's a receptivity, to what I would like you to be curious about. A receptivity to what? So we are going to get our precious object and place it on the ground in front of you, where you could have a gaze down the tip of your nose into the ground and gazing upon that object. As a reminder, our inhale is through puckered lips on a sa, ta, na, ma, or an inhale through puckered lips on 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Hold the same amount of time. And then exhale in 4 equal strokes out the nose. Hold empty. 1, 2, begin again. Hypnotic. Oh, my goodness. I just want to check to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. This here? Oh, Lord. No, that's all right. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. All right. This gaze is just so interesting to me because there's I just feel this like slowing of my mind in a really big way as that my eyes are gazing down like that, down my nose into this object. And then, of course, the trance that's created by this inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold. All right, we begin. Benevolent royalty. Hopefully, you've got your meditation cushion underneath your butt now. Begin. Gazing down the nose. Inhale through puckered lips. Hold. Maybe you can find your pace and your rhythm in the sound, in the song. Exhale 4 equal strokes. And then hold empty.
Who do you think you are?
Allow yourself to be transported deeply, deeply, deeply into the unusualness of this experience.
Who do you think you are?
Just stay curious and present.
Do you know everything? Do you think you know everything? Do you have to know everything? We don't know nothing. Humble me, Guru. Humble me, Guru. Humble me, Guru. Humble me, Guru. Humble me. Humble
Return to normal breathing. Close your eyes. Just rest here for a moment. Third eye gaze. Scan yourself. Scan your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. Take a good inhale and a good exhale. Maybe just stretch out your legs for a moment, and then we're going to roll into our I am meditation. take this rich quality of consciousness into this beautiful mantra activation incantation. Right hand resting in your lap, Gyan Mudra, just gently holding this circuit. Left hand, palm facing the heart center, starting about 6 inches away, moving into about 4 inches away, out to about 12. I am, I am, I am, I am. Now the eye gaze is in the manual 1/10 open, which means your eyes are almost completely closed, but there's like a crack of light out the bottom. You can almost see your eyelashes. And if you can do it without your eyes fluttering too much, it will be a nicer experience. And if you just do it a little bit and then just go to closed-eyed gaze, I feel like it's a kind of advanced thing to be able to do. So don't concern yourself too much with it right now. So we'll get ourselves situated and we'll begin. Enjoy. Palm facing the heart center. I am. I am. Bring it all the way out. Bring it in to about 6 inches. And just keep cycling between those and enjoy the sound of I am in your own voice. And stay curious about that statement. If your eyes are closed, third eye gaze. And just let the cycling of your fall into a natural rhythm. You don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry about getting it right or wrong. Just let it cycle. I am. Let the eyebrows ride under and take enough inhales so you have that sound that can ride the exhale. Yeah. Notice where the in want to come in. You can allow your eyes to crack open a little bottom, 1/10 open. You can see your hand cycling your palm. Close in, further out, coming in. You can find a zone actually where your eyes can hold cracked open like that slightly in a relaxed way. Really enjoy the sound moving through your own voice. Thinking, I am, I am, I am. It's a state of being. So much to experience here. Singing, palm of your hand cycling, the eye gaze, the inhaling, the sound riding on the exhale. Feeling in your palm, the way the breath is affecting you. I am. I am. I am. I am. Take the palm of your left hand and place it over your third eye, and the palm of the right hand on the back of the palm of your left hand. Inhale and hold, just pressing your palms into your third eye area on this hold. Suspend the inhale, gaze into the third eye. Listen. Release the breath. Place the left palm over your heart center, right palm on the back of your left palm. Third eye gaze, inhale and hold. Benevolent royalty in your posture. Gaze into that third eye area. Ears open, consciousness open. Release the breath. Place your left palm over your navel center. That's at the belly button and right below. Leaving your right palm against your back palm, your back of the other hand. Inhale and hold. Third eye gaze. Release the breath and just resting your palms up in your lap. Breathing normally. Third eye gaze. Just sit here. Listen. Listen to the sounds up close. In the room with you. Listen to the sounds in the room with you. And then stretch your listening out. Stretch it out to the street. And now stretch it across town. Listening. Open. Bring your palms together in prayer pose. Just rub them a little bit, feel some heat. We're going to officially close our practice this morning, day 2 of 21 days. The nerve of the soul. Sternum to thumb knuckles, third eye gaze. Inhale, and we'll do 3 satnams. Satnam. Inhale. Satnam. Inhale. Satnam. If you're needing to bump right out of the broadcast, go ahead. I have a few minutes to stay. If there's anything that you want to ask or say, I'm going to stop the